What is preventive war? Are Israel and now the United States engaging in preventive war? Preventive war is based on better now than later logic, that you need to strike now, or else face dire consequences in the future. In this case, the dire consequence is Iran acquiring a nuclear weapon. Even if preventive war is the motivation for Israel striking Iran, and for the US strikes, questions remain. First, is destroying facilities enough to stop the program? For Israel, it seems the answer is no. It seems that Israel seeks a broader goal, regime change. This could still be for preventive reasons, but the idea is that you have to eliminate the motivation, not just the means. This is why the JCPOA Iran deal was signed in 2015. It was thought that diplomacy and offering goodies was the only way to change the motivation, but that view is obviously not shared. Second, is preventive really about prevention, or is it just a convenient reason to take military action against an adversary? This matters because it could point to how long the war will last. Given that Israel and the US have a long history of animosity towards Iran, and vice versa, could preventing the nuclear program be an excuse to simply settle the score? Third and related, is preventive action legal? The UN Charter makes clear that self-defense is a valid reason to use force, but taking action to prevent a possible future bad outcome is on tenuous legal grounds. Another form of better now than later action is more sound legally, preemption. But these actions are taken when the threat is clear and an attack is imminent. That wasn't the case with Iran's nuclear program. Fourth, and more generally, why is there so much fighting happening in the region? Why does it seem that the US keeps getting drawn into combat in the region? One could argue that the current Israel-Iran war is really part of a larger effort by Israel and the US to stop Iran from destabilizing the region, both directly and through its proxies. Hence, this war, the current war in Gaza, the recent war in Lebanon, and the operation against the Houthis in Yemen are all part of one large regional war.